This is David Bresnahan, and we're here on the scene. Sir, tell me your name.
My name's Sergeant Blankenstein. I'm with the Utah National Guard.
And we also have with us
Matt Taylor, Salt Lake City Fire Department.
Matt. Tell us what's going on here.
Well, we had this explosion and fire earlier this morning. We have had partial collapse. We believe that we have some viable victims in there that we're trying to get into right now.
And we've got National Guard, we've got fire and police here. Tell us about the cooperation between you guys.
Well, because we had that big event last night at the Energy Solutions, the National Guard had already been activated. We had this. We've been just stretched to our limits today, so we called them up through the county and through the state EOC so that way we could get them out here to give us a hand. We're just really stretched right now with these two big events.
Sergeant, tell us your objectives.
Our objectives right now, as you can see behind us, our soldiers are building spot shores for this collapse right here to secure that so rescuers can then progress into the building to help anyone that's trapped or to secure the building.
And tell us how the two groups are working together.
Oh, great. These guys came right up to our incident commanders. Our incident commanders are still in charge. They've been able to direct them wherever they want. It just goes right through their chain of command. It works awesome.
And what kind of assets do you bring to a disaster situation like this?
Well, we have all of our heavy rescue teams here that they're able to do extreme heavy rescue and these kind of structural collapse. They're able to help out with this kind of shoring.
What does it take in terms of communication and working together to coordinate an exercise like this?
A lot of training. We've trained with them before at the Magna Rubble Pile. Also, too, once we're on the ground, our command structures will communicate with each other to make sure that the jobs are getting done properly and in order.
And as this progresses, how will you be able to assure the safety of everybody involved?
Well, of course, safety is always our first thing. We want to get into those victims, but we have to be very safe as we do it. That's why they're building these kind of shoring right now, is so we can go in there and not worry about anything collapsing on us. We wouldn't go in there unless it was pretty safe, but our motto is we'll risk a lot in a calculated manner to save savable lives, and that's what we're doing here today.
And how do you calculate where you can go and what you can do in terms of the triage of the situation?
Well, that's all determined by hire. We have structural engineers that will come by, look at the collapse, decide whether it's safe to approach, if we can shore it as they're doing now.
And how do you work with the victims that you find? How do you determine who you can help and who you can't?
We actually have a search element that has remote cameras that have microphones and speakers on them. We get those down in there and we're able to talk to those victims as we try to get to them. Unfortunately, there are some victims that we're just going to have to say is a body recovering that we'll have to leave because it's too dangerous for us to go in and save them.